Willie Moore Jr. here. Bruh, me and the wife straight got into it. Real into it. So my wife and I dropped the kids off with their grandmama so we can have some lovey-dovey time. We decided we would just go to Nashville, hang out for a little while before we head home. Cool. I'ma keep it 100 with you. I'm usually the dude that's always on this phone, but today as we pull into Nashville, I ain't on my phone. But guess who on they phone? My wife. Ooh. I politely asked her, hey babe, if you don't mind, can you get off the phone just so we can kind of enjoy Nashville? She was like, you always on your phone. Now you worried about me being on my phone? Bruh, what you think I said? I was like, babe, listen, it's all good. I understand I'm always on my phone, but I want us to really enjoy this moment. Boom, boom, boom. I just messed up. She finally get off the phone, then her phone ring. It's her cousin, and she get back on the phone. Bruh, I'm pissed. We finally pulled into Nashville. She gets out the car and says to her cousin, I don't really feel like dealing with him on this today, so I'm gonna call you back. And this is when the plot thickens. Bruh, she must have turned her back on me. I must have seen that shoulder and lost my mind. Before she can get off the phone, I was on some, you don't never turn your back on me. Are you crazy? I don't do disrespect from nobody. Women, men, dogs, cats, babies. As you can see, this is not an exhaustive list. I mean, I'm going all the way off. But I noticed something. My wife done calm all the way down. I'ma keep it 100 with you. I'm feeling silly as a clown at a 5-year-old birthday party, boy. What's wrong with her? Now, remind you, I still gotta go all the way through Nashville with a woman who got a major attitude at me. We ended up going to this little restaurant and they had like a live band and they was playing all the hits. It's driving me out of my California. Baby, won't you just stay? Bro, I was in there ready to dance so much, but I'm looking at her and she on some. Needless to say, I didn't get no dance that night. Flat out. I'm thinking to myself, is this woman gonna kill me? I decided to go running for a few miles just to kind of clear my head and kind of rethink this whole situation. I ended up going upstairs and I told her, babe, I apologize the way I came at you. Come to find out, what she said was, I don't really feel like dealing with him on this today, so I'm gonna call you back. She don't feel like dealing with me on that right now. I didn't really feel like being dealt with on that situation, so really, she said the right thing. But what triggered me to go that far off the deep end? Bro, what was the trigger? I realized now that the trigger was that she turned her back on me. And the fact is, I had internal issues because I'm adopted, and although I never met my biological mother, in my head I got a vision of her turning her back on me. So someone turning their back on me was a trigger. My own trigger. It had nothing to do with her. See, what I've learned is that we put pressure on other people when we really should put the pressure on ourselves. So what I'm challenging you to do this week is look on the inside and say, wow, are there some triggers that still pull me out of my character? Am I still struggling with character traits that don't really fit where I am in my life right now? After I figured out my trigger, I started working on it day in and day out. Because at the end of the day, that's not my wife's fault that I have a trigger. It's my fault. Maybe you have triggers because you didn't have your dad in your life. Maybe you have triggers because some of your best friends may have turned their back on you. Maybe you have trust issues because everybody that you put your trust in let you down. Now, you got the audacity to put that pressure on your mate. In actuality, that's something that you need to deal with internally on your own. Flat out. Bro, my favorite book says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? Although you may not understand all the things that are going on in your heart, you do have control over how you react to the hurt, the issues that are in your heart. Because it's a problem if you can't get that stuff together, bro. Flat out. Remember, worry about your character and not your reputation. Because your character is who you really are. Your reputation is only what people think of you. I'm getting my character together and I ain't letting these triggers stop what God got for me. Flat out. Family, listen, if you're watching this, what I want you to do is share this with as many people on your Facebook page, on your YouTube channel, and all over your social media. We got a new campaign, it's called Believe. I want you to believe with me that every child that's in foster care right now who needs a home will be adopted. Boom! Family, make sure that you pick up this shirt on WillieMooreJr.org or YoungFlyandSave.com. And pick up my new book, Happily After All book. It's going to help your relationship. I think I need to go reread the book, although I wrote the book. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week. Flat out.